Welcome back to the Fully Adult podcast. Today we're going to be telling some drunken stories, times that we've gotten drunk or drunk with each other, and just tell you how those times went.
Funny stories.
um, so my first time getting tipsy, I was 15, um, and it was a family cookout. And one of my uncles was like, "Hey, it's fine. Let them take a shot. Their first shot in their life." Um, so we took a shot. I honestly don't recall what the shot was. Um, and then, of course, as teenagers do, we snuck and got more alcohol and ended up a little tipsy. I tripped over a cooler,
Oh my god.
which made it very obvious that I was sneaking into the alcohol. um, that's my first time getting a little tipsy because obviously a 15-year-old doesn't have any tolerances.
Yeah. Well, I can't even remember when was the first time that I drank. I'm gonna assume I was very, very young. Um, I think if I recall, I think I was in I was in seventh
High
grade.
school.
I was in seventh grade and I had went over to my friend's house. Her mom wasn't home and she was just like, "Hey, my mom has bottles." They had like this little bar area, and so we drank. God forgive me if I don't pronounce this correctly, but we drank reposado.
Reposado.
Yeah, that. And I just remember laying straight on the floor and feeling like everything was just fucking spinning. It was on a school night too.
Yeah,
But
school
I think that was,
hungover.
yeah, I think that was my first time getting drunk, I think. Um, Obviously many, many, many years ago, so I don't remember too much, but I do remember that. Um, but we're just gonna jump in and just start randomly
Naming a few.
naming a few
Of our
stories.
tales.
The timeline is gonna be way off
Oh yeah, for
because
sure.
I'm probably gonna mention like what happened this weekend, and then just kind of let it flow from there because there's so many fun nights, so many adventures that we've been on. Um, so yeah, do you want to start first, or do you want me
Yeah.
to start? Okay, you can start.
Um, I think the first time I blacked out, it wasn't even a party. Um, it was like more so I was hanging out with two friends. Um, and I had just gotten like my little heart broken at
That's
work.
how it always starts.
I got my little heart broken at work. At work, I was dating a coworker. But so not dating. It wasn't like full on dating. It was like talking stage. And I was a stupid 19-year-old. So yes, a little heartbroken. But so I was hanging out with two friends, um, and I decided to get Jack Daniel's honey whiskey because they're like, oh, that tastes so good. You need to try it. That's it. I don't know what that is.
It's what?
You flicking on me.
I'm sorry.
um, but we got the Tennessee whiskey with honey in it. And anyways, I drank it. It was good. And when I say drink it, I drink the whole bottle by myself.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Hello, alcohol poisoning?
Anyways, I blacked out.
Yeah, I would think so.
And I stayed the night there at that friend's house. Um, they put me in one of the bedrooms,
Oh my
and I just
god.
knocked out. Um, and then, well, that same night, I woke up in the middle of the night and I tried to like walk out of the house, and the friend who fell asleep in the living room had
Oh
woken up
my god.
and saw that I was like trying to leave the house. He followed me outside. He's like, "Where are you going?" And I was like, "I'm gonna walk home."
Oh my
I'm
lord.
gonna walk home. And granted, I was in like the other side of town. Because this predates when I had a car. I didn't even have a car yet.
Oh
Um,
my god.
so yeah, I was trying to walk home. Uh, and yeah, he stopped me. He was like, "No, you're not gonna walk home."
Oh my god.
And he got me back inside. But That was the first time I ever got like blacked out drunk. Um, yeah, because it takes a lot for me to get like blackout drunk.
Same.
Kind of high tolerance.
I want to say the same about myself because I don't have too many nights of when I've been like overly fucked up or
Yeah,
blackout drunk. It's been like twice, maybe 3 times.
yeah.
I think 3 times. And two of them were recent. No, I'm kidding. One was
Some of them are
recent.
very recent.
One was recent. One was a couple of years ago, and then before that, it was like shit. I think I was 18, 19 at the time. So yeah, it was a long time ago. But this past weekend, we actually went out. We had said that we were going to take a break from going out,
We
which
lied.
we did kind of.
It was a
But
week.
then I don't know. I just felt like dancing. I was like, I really wanted the vibe, and we went to our local bar that we just go to all the time. It's good vibes, good people, good food, good drinks. Um, Shout out to our bartender who was there. So we went out. We had a blast. I had a blast.
It was fun.
A
They
little
were
too much.
so the bar was celebrating their 9 year anniversary. So
Yeah.
they had the DJ outside on the patio, which is not common. He's usually inside.
It was in the patio.
Yeah, by the big screen.
Holy shit! I didn't
Yeah.
know.
So he was outside at the big screen. He was outside of the
Yeah, I did
patio,
not even see that.
DJing out there. He's usually on the inside. Um, and
It's
then they had
crazy.
brought two people on stilts to dance around with us.
Yeah, that was cool.
Um, they started playing Follow the Leader, and everybody started joining the Congo line,
Myself included.
including Asia. And so they went,
Down the slide.
yeah, in the patio. They have a slide. Um,
It's like a Mad Hatter slide and
yeah,
shit.
and so like the line went through the slide. It was pretty funny. It was
It
just
was
pretty high
cool.
energy. It was a nice night.
Loved
There
it.
was quite a bit of people there, and
Yeah, it was actually
it
pretty
was pretty
packed.
fun.
But we had a blast. I hadn't drank like that in a while.
Yeah,
Normally we like stop and we're like we're
yeah.
good.
We
Yeah, not
didn't
that night.
stop.
We didn't.
Yeah, we didn't even
No.
go with the intention of drinking either.
No, I know.
Um, and then what happened is that we tripped, we fell, and we kind of landed at the bar.
Uh, like I got bumped into the bar.
The usual.
Literally. Oh my god, I have to tell you guys this. That guy. Okay, I was tipsy. I wasn't tipsy yet at that point. And I get super annoyed. Like guys, if you all are listening, please do not do this to a female because well, at least I don't like it. I'm pretty sure a lot of females don't like this. If you're gonna hit on a female, like please give like we were just talking about space.
Yep,
Like,
personal space.
yes, personal space.
I know what you got. You're talking about
Yes, yes.
now.
So I go up to the bar by myself and I'm waiting for my bartender to see me. She already knows the code. Like I just throw up a number and she knows what's up. So I'm waiting there, and this guy, I could see him at the corner of my eye, and he keeps like staring at me, and he intentionally keeps bumping into me. And at this point, I'm getting fucking annoyed. Like, it's not even cute. It's not even funny. I'm like, hit me again, and I'm gonna fucking sock you. I'm gonna throat punch your ass. Don't fucking do that again. So he comes at me, and I kind of like give him a little shove, and he's like, oh my God, we keep bumping into each other. And I'm like, no, you keep bumping into me. Like, I am not bumping into you. And he starts with a small talk, here and there. And I'm honestly, I was being a straight up bitch. Like I was with the short responses. I was dry as fuck. I don't care. And I lied to him because he starts asking. Well, I lied about my name. I lied about my name, and then he's like, "Oh, where do you work?" And I like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna get canceled for this."
Where did you say you
No, I'm not
worked?
gonna. Okay, I'm not gonna say what I was really thinking or why.
At the meat factory?
Hold on. I'm not gonna give the reason why I actually said this because people are gonna think I'm racist and I'm not. And
Oh, oh
before
God.
anybody thinks wrong, he was not Mexican. So I ended up telling him that I worked alongside ICE.
What's wrong with you? You
He
could have said
said,
anything. You could have said that you were
no,
like a
there was
plumber.
reasons why I said what I said, but I'm not trying to sound racist.
Too
So
late, lady.
anyway, no, no, no. Okay, I just didn't want to be bothered. Okay, I wanted him to back the fuck up. So he's like, oh my god. He's like, maybe what did he say? He's like, oh, maybe I should leave before you have me deported. And I said, as a matter of fact, are you a US citizen?
Oh my god. And then you just take it another step further. You could have just been like,
You
haha,
know
bye.
me, I'm fucking extra. So I had to scare him a little, and I remember everything that he told me, so I repeated it back to him, and he's like, oh my god, I can't believe you remembered everything I just said to you, where he was from, what his name was, etc., etc. And he was like, what the fuck? So I was like, and then he's like, "Oh, well, can I buy you a shot?" And I said, yeah, sure. So when he turned around, I walked the fuck off.
Could have
I
gotten it,
walked away.
jumped. And you still took a
Whatever.
shot from it.
I didn't. I walked
Oh.
away. He bought it, but whatever. I walked away. Oh my god. Well, it bit me in the ass. Well, no, it didn't really bite me in the ass. But a little later on, I bumped into someone that I had met around my when I was out celebrating my birthday. The guy that sent me money.
Oh, right, 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 right.
Okay, so I went up and said hi to him.
Ah.
Yes, I went up and said hi to him.
And they
And
knew
that
each
other
other.
fucking guy comes up, and apparently they're friends. And I was like, oh my god, this is not your friend. And he's
It's a
like,
small world here.
yes. He's like, but he's gone. He was fucking gone. And I was just annoyed, just super annoyed. I was just annoyed that day. And I forgot to tell you why. Remember, I was telling you, like, people are testing me. I'm about to fucking, like, I'm gonna snap. And you were like, nobody's even bothering you. But let me tell you why.
I don't even remember that.
Okay, well, there was bitches next to me that were testing me. And obviously you were like oblivious to it. But like, girls, if you're gonna go out with your man, like, you either vibe, or if you're the jealous type or you're just toxic, don't fucking go out with your man. Like, do everyone a favor. Please don't, like,
Yeah,
just
keep him
just
in
don't
his
go.
kennel.
Just fucking stay your ass at home, because this bitch was getting mad that her man kept fucking staring. Obviously we were dancing and having a good time, and you know how we dance, and we like to
Yeah.
fuck it, like, we're vibing. And this guy kept staring at me. This girl's getting pissed off. She starts trying to like dance battle with me without me like knowing. But I can see her from the side of my eye, and I'm like, girl, just stop. Please stop.
Girl, where the hell was I?
You were in front of me dancing, twerking your ass off, and I'm looking at everybody that passed by. I don't fucking know. But um
Sorry.
she's like trying to dance battle me, and she starts getting in my personal space. You know what I'm talking about, ladies and gents. When you're at a club or at a fucking party, you're dancing and people are like, like they're bumping, intentionally bumping into you, and it pisses you the fuck off. Well, that's what the fuck was happening. That's why I put my motherfucking elbow up, and I was like, and I hit her on the head. She fucking went straight in my elbow, and then she backed the fuck up. But I was like, I hope this bitch says something to me, because I'm not the one. Like, I'm not the one. I was annoyed as fuck.
So when I'm dancing and I'm vibing, and obviously with
You're oblivious to everything
a
that's going
good
on.
amount of alcohol
Yeah.
in my system, I don't really care about what's going on around me because I'm
Yeah,
just
and then
trying
she moved
to
the
vibe.
fan towards them. So when all of this was happening, I was like, no, fuck this. So I pulled the fan back, and I was hoping a bitch would. Like, I wanted her to say something to me. But unfortunately, I'm not that lucky. I literally was so annoyed. And she had another friend with her that was doing the same shit. And I was like, girl, please just stop. Stop.
You know what? I think I saw the guy and he was staring at me, and I thought like, oh, maybe he likes the way I'm dancing. No, it's because he was sizing me up because he thought that you guys are gonna fight. So he was like, would I be able to take him? The whole time I thought he was looking at me because I was dancing
I wish a
nice.
motherfucker would. I was just, yeah.
But I feel like
Mm-mm.
I don't know. You guys let me know. I feel like if someone sees, like, if a guy sees another guy dancing the way that I do, like I twerk, I move my hips, I don't
You
care.
pop that thing.
I pop
He
my
pops that thing.
I pop my like
Mm-hmm.
nobody knows. Okay,
Yes.
um. So I feel like if another guy sees that, he's probably like, he doesn't give a shit. Like he doesn't care that he's dancing crazy right now in front of like a bunch of other people. He's probably a little crazy. Do they think that?
I don't know. And apparently they don't think you're gay either. Seriously, because
That's
people
so
think you're my
crazy
boyfriend.
though, because like I'm literally popping my pussy out on the dance
I
floor.
know. Like he's like battling me and shit. Literally.
I'm twerking. I'm doing like stripper moves. Like I've been a stripper since
And yet
1983,
people still think
and like I'm doing heel taps. I'm shaking one of my thighs up and I'm jiggling that shit. And then they're like, "Oh, is this your boyfriend?" Ew.
oh my god. I'm
No.
like, what the fuck? What how would you think that?
I was dancing on
Yeah.
you earlier. What do you
He's my
mean?
gay boyfriend.
I haven't told her yet.
Maybe somebody should tell her that her boyfriend's not gay, but his boyfriend is.
Yeah, all four of them. Um,
It's insane. But anyway, uh, okay, so fast forward the drama, stupid bullshit. We had a good time. Honestly, I don't remember everything about that night. I remember like bits and pieces. I don't remember getting in the car and like leaving. I just know we ended up at your place. And I remembered that I had to pee so
because my
bad.
place is like down the street
Yeah, like
from the
literally,
bar, so I drove
yeah,
here so that way my brother can drive us
all the way to my place
all the
because
way
I
to
don't
her
live
place because she lives on the
close
other side of
by.
town.
Yeah. I mean, it's close by when you haul ass, but like it's really not close by to like drink and drive.
It's not close enough to safely get there.
Do not try this at home.
But my house is close enough to just safely like literally drive
And I
two
remembered we
seconds down
got
the
here.
street.
I don't even know where you were parked. Did you park all the way over here on? I think you parked on the curb.
No, I parked right here.
No, you see, I'm drunk. I'm drunk. I was drunk. I don't remember that. I just remember I was like, I really need to pee. Somebody help me get off. And
Yeah.
I think you helped me off the
Yeah.
car. And I was like, I really, really need to pee. And you're like, just fucking pee out here. And I'm like, there's no bushes.
Yep. And the reason I said that is because we were super drunk and my dogs were out, so I didn't want one of my dogs to get like oh,
Yeah,
like
like they literally would have ran out.
yeah, they would have run out because we're slow reacting. So I didn't
Um,
want that to happen. So I was like, just pop a spot out here because like the way my house is like set up, I know it's not embarrassing, guys. You guys know you've done it. Do not lie. Um, the way my house is set up is like none of the neighbors can really see because like my it's like pushed back. Like I don't know, I don't even know how to explain it, but like the houses next to me are like kind of forward, and then we're kind of like towards
yeah,
the
yeah,
back a
yeah,
little bit.
yeah.
If that makes sense. So nobody would have been able to see. By this,
So
other than that, there's old
I
people
really
around
had
me,
to
and
pee. I'm drunk as shit. And I'm like, but I don't want to accidentally pee on myself. So what the fuck do I do? I literally go completely bottomless. Everything comes off. Literally. And yeah, and you're turned around
yeah.
and you're like, I'm gonna stand here because you're drunk and you can't even stand up. And I think I even hit my ass cheeks on your brother's fucking hood. So there might be an ass imprint on there that y'all don't even know about. And all I'm gonna say is I have a white ass, okay? White ass. So if anybody was out here, they could definitely see my ass in the dark.
Which there wasn't because in a I live in a neighborhood. It's just a bunch of old people around, and they're definitely in
Oh
bed by
my
like
god.
7.
So I fucking pee and I'm trying to like compose myself because I am fucked up. Like I am fucked up. I can't even stand up straight. So I go for my shorts that are on the hood and my shorts fall into my fucking
Oh,
and I'm like, oh my god, that's so fucking disgusting. And you're like trying to shut me up, and you're like, just stop. I'm gonna give you my shirt. And you had a button
oh yeah,
up.
because she was so worried about other people hearing her and stuff like that, and she's like screaming
I
into the
know,
night.
I know.
I was like, "Shut
So
the fuck up,
he
stop!"
ends up taking off his button up shirt and giving it to me, and I wrap it around like a skirt. And honestly, I don't remember all what happened after that. I remember getting in your car again.
Yeah, I had an extra pair of joggers.
When did I put those on? When I got to my house.
Yeah,
I remember sitting in the front seat and I was like, nobody look at me because I'm
I'm like
naked.
nobody can see you with the parachute of a shirt that I just gave you. Like my shirt wrapped around her, and it was like a fucking skirt. Okay, like I was like nobody's gonna see you.
Oh my god. And dude, what the fuck? Were you passed out the whole time driving to my house? I don't remember
Oh,
shit. I
for
was
sure.
like, I remember I apologized to your brother, I think.
Oh no, it was well, was I? I'm pretty sure I passed out a few times, but
I was like talking the whole way.
yeah.
I don't know what I was saying, and I know your brother was like, I know he was done with us, or at least with me. Like he was just driving, and then he would like laugh and then get serious. Then he would laugh and then get.
Well, I think that's just how we laugh,
I'm pretty sure he's like,
because
I'm done with you guys. Fuck
even
you guys. I'm not your Uber driver.
your kids laugh at me because sometimes I laugh and then like I just have a serious face,
Yeah.
and they're like, "How do you do that?" And I was like, "How do
Yeah.
I do what?"
Yeah, that's true. That's what he does.
Yeah.
So I honestly don't even know what the fuck I said to him, and I'm actually curious. Like, I want to ask him. Like, do you remember what I
I
was
remember you
saying?
were just saying like, "I'm sorry, you see me like this," and then I feel because of the fact that I've seen you drunk, well, not like drunk, but like I've seen you tipsy, you repeat that a lot, and I'm like, nobody gives a fuck because we're all drunk too. You just apologize because you feel like you failed the world
Yes,
somehow.
literally. That's
And you're like, I'm so sorry for every bad thing I just did in the last 3 minutes. I know it deeply affected your life, and now you have to go to therapy. Um, no, bitch, you're just like a little tipsy. Get over it.
oh my god. Oh my god. How do you read my thoughts? Because that's literally what I feel like.
I'm like, you lost control for 5 minutes. It's fine. The world's not gonna fall apart. Jesus will forgive you.
Oh my god.
I know you have the
Oh fuck.
earth spinning on your fingertip like it's a basketball or
Oh my
something,
god.
but we'll be okay.
So we get to my house, and then Cisco gives me his joggers, and I think you helped me put them on.
Yeah,
Dude,
because you're
I
like,
literally
how
don't
the
even.
fuck am I gonna get those over my boots? And I was like, well, I'll show you. And so I got them
And
over her
then
boots.
to make matters worse, guys, I have a camera outside my house that notifies my fucking phone and obviously my soon to be ex husband's phone. Oh yeah, I haven't even given an update on that. I'll give an update right now. So, anyway, the camera, as soon as it like spots, like as soon as there's like a sensor, it like it looks like fucking sirens that go off, and it's like it blows up your phone to let you know that someone's lingering on your fucking
Yeah,
driveway.
the light blinds you and then it
And I'm
zones in on
like,
you.
holy shit. So I'm like, please, I don't want that sensor to go off because obviously it was late, and I'm like, I don't need this. He's not even here.
And
Like,
so she's yelling all of that
yeah,
so
sorry,
the
babe.
sensor could hear. Um, and then she's like,
You helped me get inside.
yeah, and
I
then
know you were
she's
holding on to me.
yeah, and then she's trying to like throw herself on the ground, which I'm like, okay,
Was I?
yeah,
No. You swear to God.
yeah. You're like, dude, slow down, and he kept trying to like fall, and I was like, bitch,
You swear to God.
yeah.
I don't
And then you're like, shh, the sensor's gonna show, dude. And then so we get inside the house, and then you're like,
I
I,
need to
I need to
pee.
pee again.
Dude, I think I fell asleep on that toy.
No, you were laughing the whole time. Yeah. Uh, so then I'm like, hey, are you okay? Because they have stairs in the house. And so I was like, I don't want to leave. And then she tried to go up the stairs and she
I
falls
would
down.
have.
And yeah. So then, because she's like, no, I can do it. Because she has to like prove something. She has to prove that she's not like incapacitated because she's drunk. So she takes forever in the restroom. But I'm like, I'm not leaving because I'm going
Dude,
to make sure she
let
doesn't
me
go
tell
upstairs.
you, I ended up, I think my daughter had shorts there, okay? Like, she had like clothes folded up there. I don't know why. And so I grabbed her shorts, I took your joggers off, and I'm fighting with my life to pull up those fucking shorts. I probably like rearranged some of my organs, but I got those motherfuckers up.
But before I left, I to make sure that she didn't. I knew she wasn't able to like walk.
No, I could
So when she
not.
got to the
I'm
couch,
fucked up.
when she got near the couch, I pushed her on the couch. Like I literally just like
Oh my
pushed her
god.
arm, and then she went ah.
Dude, I knocked the fuck out
And I knew she
with
wasn't gonna get up
everything on. I
because she
fucking
had
knocked
tried
up.
at first, and it was kind of like a turtle trying to get up.
Dude, yeah, I was
And she was like,
fucked
"Oh my
up.
god, I can't get up." And I'm like, "That's the point. Good night."
Yeah, it was really bad.
Because I sober up pretty quick, especially like
See,
after.
I just got a notification. Somebody's lingering. Wait, why is there somebody at my house? Oh. Well, the alarm is on.
Reporting live, a random car has shown up at Asia's
Wait, maybe
house.
my son DoorDash?
Hmm,
Poor guy. He's probably like, what the fuck?
who's that? Who's that person that just walked out of your house?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's DoorDash?
Oh,
Let me text
maybe. Maybe they
Phelan.
left that.
I'm like, it's all fucking
I'm like,
alarms going off and shit.
like why are you? You're saying poor guy that the guy that just walked out your damn house? What do you mean?
Well, I'm like, my son's strapped, so poor guy. No, I'm kidding.
The poor guy.
I'm like, that guy wouldn't have been coming out of my house if he went in my
And
house.
yeah, because I'm like, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna feel guilty. She tries to walk up her stairs and then falls down. So yeah, I tapped her and
Okay,
she
well,
fell
hang
over on
on.
the couch. It's a very comfortable couch. No one was hurt in the making of this movie.
Yeah, no.
Um, and yeah, and then my brother, I got in my brother's car. Oh no, it was my car. Was it?
Yeah, it was your car.
Okay, got in my car. My brother drove us home. I usually knock out, but the funny thing about me is that like, I could be like dead knocked out, but I know when we're
You
getting to
get
my
home.
house. So like, I wake up when we get on the street, and my brother's like, "How the fuck do you do that?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I just feel it.
Oh my god.
I just feel the
So
vibes of
yeah,
my
I
house."
literally passed out for the rest of the night, and then what's hilarious is I think I was trying to like take a snap photo.
Hmm.
So I wake up in the morning, dude. I woke up at 7 a.m. and I had the fucking worst pounding headache ever, ever. I even fell asleep with my contacts in my eyes. My eyes were like hurting. I was like, oh my god. I still felt like I was fucked up. Like I was dizzy. I was nauseous, which is crazy because I haven't ever vomited from being so fucked up. But I was really nauseous. I get up. I'm like, fuck. I need to go wash my hands. I need to take my contacts off. Like, I don't know. Like, so I went and did that. And I came back and I knocked out again. But before I knocked out, I checked my phone and I saw that there was a photo of me from. Thank God it didn't get posted, but I was asleep. I was knocked the fuck out.
You took a picture of yourself.
I think I was trying to take a selfie
Oh my
and
god.
I fell asleep.
It's like it's like mid the phone
Thank
falling
God.
down.
Thank God I didn't post it. I look
You
horrible.
probably would have been like, "Oh my god, this is the best fucking picture I've ever taken."
No, I look so horrible. Oh my God. That next day, it took me like almost all day to recover. No fucking lie.
My head was hurting a lot, but other
Dude,
than that, I was fine.
no,
Went
I
about my
was
routine.
bad. I was so bad. And like, I was like that almost the whole fucking day. It
Yeah.
was so bad. I don't recommend
One day I'll get
doing
there,
that.
but
Nobody try this at home. Seriously. It was bad. Fucking horrible.
my legs were a little sore,
And
but I think that's from the
it's one
dancing.
of those days where you're like, I'm never going to drink again. And then the next weekend comes and you do exactly what the fuck you said
I
you
don't
weren't
think
going
I've
to
ever
do.
said that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever said that either. But I almost felt like saying that because I really felt like that. Um, so that was just Saturday. Obviously, there's other stories.
Yeah. Like one of my most not memorable because half of it I didn't remember. I had to be told, but memorable times that I blacked out was my 22nd birthday party. Um, it was a leather and lace birthday party, so everyone was dressed in leather and lace. It's exactly what it sounds like, but it was pretty much like a rock party.
Hmm.
Um, and so it was just my family.
Yeah,
Um,
and your cousin's friends.
and some of my cousin's friends that they're pretty much like
Yeah.
family at this point. So, um, yeah, we all got pretty fucked up because I mean, when I'm drinking with my
I was buzzed, but I wasn't super fucked up.
oh no, I was pretty fucked up.
But I was just
Um,
tired because I knocked out while you were driving. And you kept telling me, bitch, stay awake.
I didn't drive.
Wait, so then what day was that? That has to be another time. Never mind. Well, one of the many other fucking times that you were like, bitch, stay awake. And I was like, uh-huh. And I kept knocking out, and you're like, I'm falling asleep. And I'm like, okay.
Oh my god. we're stupid.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
Anyway, go ahead and continue.
um, but yeah, so at that party we got pretty messed up pretty fast. Well, I got pretty messed up pretty fast. I'm pretty sure other people did
Well,
too.
I remember that day too, because my lovely niece vomited straight in my cleavage.
That was funny. I don't
Straight
even
in my
remember it, but it was
fucking
funny.
cleavage.
Well,
Luckily, it was just liquid.
well, she pretty sure experienced alcohol poisoning that night too, but she's chaotic. I love her when she's drunk.
And she doesn't weigh anything, so,
Yeah.
like, obviously, you all know what that means.
So, um, I do remember at some point me and that same cousin went outside and we started fucking squatting with weights.
Oh my
Already
god.
messed up. And so we started squatting. And I have to say that I can squat with weights better than I can like drunk, better
Oh,
than I can
hell
when I'm
no.
sober.
I would probably throw
And it's
up.
probably because I'm not feeling any pain.
Oh, hell no.
But so we did that, and then I don't know how I ended up outside again, and I was like literally asleep outside in the backyard, just sitting down.
Indian style.
Indian style. And one of my cousins had told me he came outside, and I was just sitting there crisscross. Um, and like all of a sudden, like I just look up, I turn to the side, I throw up, and then I go back to my same position
Oh
and fell
my
asleep.
god.
And then, yeah, I know that
No,
they,
but how did I get home?
girl, I don't know. I don't know.
I went home.
I did not. So I don't know.
What the fuck?
Um, and so
I Yeah, I don't know.
they carried me to a room. I fell off the bed of the room that I was in, so I was like on the side of the bed. The cousin who owns the room came back from another party because he left my
Oh
party to
my
go
god.
to another party. And he came back. He didn't know I was in the room, so he's laying down, and then he hears me snoring out of nowhere. And so he freaks out. He's like, "Ah, what the fuck?" And then he looks over his bed and he sees me on the floor.
Oh my
And I wake
god.
up in the morning from the floor,
Mm.
and I'm like, I think that was probably the most hungover I've been because my throat was hurting, my head was hurting, and I was like,
Oh
ow.
my lord.
Yeah.
Those were fun nights though. Fun nights.
So I think that was like the first time I ever threw up from being drunk because I've done it before while I had alcohol in my system, but I think that was different circumstances because I was carrying
Oh
my
yeah.
drunk cousin up and down the stairs, and so I'm pretty sure that contributed
And she puked all over
to
us.
my drunk to my puke. Um, but other than that, I don't think I've thrown up
And that
other than
night
those
was pretty
times.
crazy too because we were celebrating your
Housewarming at
oh yeah, yeah, the
we're
housewarming.
celebrating someone else's housewarming at my house. Make it make sense.
No.
Yes.
We're celebrating birthday. I thought it was
Oh.
no, it was your mom's housewarming party. No, that was a different time. So we were celebrating my other nephew's birthday.
Oh,
And
why did I think it was out? I'm just mixing the two.
yeah, you're like, wait, what? Yeah, I got confused too. So we were celebrating my other nephew's birthday, and then we were already tipsy here, and we were like, oh, let's go to the bar down the street. So we ended up at the bar, and then we took a lot of
And
shots that day.
yep, we took a lot of
And
mixed
I
shots. We were
remember the
mixing
last
liquor.
shot, I did not take it because it's called adios, motherfucker. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not
It
taking
wasn't
that
even
shit
the
because I
Dios
was
motherfucker for
driving.
me.
That's right. I was driving that day.
It wasn't even the Dios motherfucker for me. I
But you drank mine.
remember
I
we
gave
had
it to
Jaeger
you.
bombs, and
We had a
then
bunch of
I
different
blacked out, and
shit.
apparently I had
Ugh.
other shots after that. And then I remember me and my cousin going up to the bartender, and then they told us the price of how like some shots were gonna be, and we're like, "Oh, we think you're overcharging us, girl." And then they showed us the screen. We didn't even look at the screen, and we're like, "Oh, okay, you're good."
Oh my god. So needless to say,
And we blacked out
me,
again.
Cisco, and my niece, we ended up going back to my place. So I'm driving back to my place, and this chick, we're at a stoplight, almost getting to my house, and we just hear her start puking she just starts fucking puking. No warning, no I need to throw up. Just straight puke. And I'm like, "Oh my god, get a fucking bag." Because I was actually driving my other nephew's truck.
That's right.
Oh my god. So we get back to my place and Cisco ends up carrying this chick upstairs to get her in the shower.
And she
And
weighs
she
like nothing, so
puked all over everything. She puked over like on us. It was so bad. And needless to say, we ended up taking her to the ER because I was like convinced that she had alcohol poisoning.
she did.
You went without shoes,
I
remember?
went without shoes. My shorts were wet because we also like put her in the
We're in the
shower
shower, all of us,
because we
literally.
had like Shayla had
Had a
done up all
garden
of our stuff.
bathtub,
So
so it
we're
was
like,
big.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're like in our clothes in the shower because we're like trying to get the. And then we're like, okay, let's go to the hospital because like she's tiny, so we were concerned.
Yeah.
And you're
Holy
like, why didn't you stop her from
shit.
drinking? We were all fucked up. Okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, so my pounds can hold a lot of alcohol, so that's why I was
Oh
okay.
my god.
But yeah, we went to the hospital. Like my shorts were wet. Was I wearing shorts? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
wearing
you're
shorts.
in black shorts.
Um, yeah, so like I'm all freezing because
My
it was
god.
cold.
Yeah. It's always cold in the hospital. And then you were wet and
Yep,
no shoes. We had socks, but still.
yep. And
Oh my
then
god.
yeah, stay the night there.
I want to go back to the night and talk about this. When I
No.
that was your first time ever seeing me that fucked up. When some of our coworkers from our previous employer were in town and we went out to two different bars that night.
Mhm.
So I hadn't been out at all. I don't even think we were going out at all during those
No,
times. I think
not
that was like
really.
the beginning of it.
Mm.
And so we had some coworkers in town. We're like, hey, you guys. I think we would go a couple of times, but we weren't like
Yeah, but it
constantly.
was
Yeah,
like once every month, I
yeah,
think,
or
at that
less.
time.
Yeah, once
And
every
it
2 months.
was we were going to
And it was
another
a
bar that
chill
was like it
bar,
was chill. There wasn't like a
super
lot of
chill.
people. We would just sit
We would
there,
mostly
eat.
go eat their rolled
Yeah, we
tacos
would
because
go to
they're
eat the roll tacos
bomb.
because if you guys have ever heard of Chico's in El Paso, it used to be bomb. It used to be
Yeah,
very
but
notorious for its
it's changed
flavor.
over the years.
It's changed. It doesn't taste the same. So we ended up finding roll tacos at a bar called The District, and
They're
their roll
bomb as
tacos are
fuck, bomb, and
amazing. And it reminds you of the
their
old
cheese
Chico's
fries,
tacos. Yeah, reminds you of the old Chico's
amazing.
tacos. Their recipe is it's freaking good. So we usually just went there to eat
Literally, and
and
to
have
have a
like a
couple
drink or two.
drinks, yeah. But we wouldn't get fucked
Yeah,
up.
no, we definitely wouldn't.
And so that night we all go out, and I don't know. I think I just overdid it.
Yeah, because then somehow we ended up at our usual bar.
Yeah, but at first we were there, and then I remember we went on the patio, and I was
You went down the slide face
no, no,
first.
no, not that, no, not there.
That's
I'm
the same
still
night.
talking about the district.
Oh,
So I was on the patio, and then I remember I was asking the waitress for the fucking tab from everybody.
yep. She was trying to pay everyone's tab, which was gonna be about six
six
hundred
hundred
dollars.
dollars.
Okay,
But
mind you, I had to tackle her to get this freaking tab away from
literally,
her,
I was like, "No, I'm gonna pay it. I don't care."
and then she was like, "No,
I
I'm gonna
asked
pay for it."
I asked one of our other
Yep.
coworkers, "Get him!" and she fucking grabbed
As she's sitting on
you.
the floor, she grabs my legs, almost fall and
Oh my
die.
god, that was so funny. But needless to say, we went halfers on the fucking tab
Yeah.
because you were like, "You're not paying all that shit by yourself," so we went halfers. Then after that, one of our other coworkers was like, "Oh, I want to go to a titty bar and this and that," and it was kind of funny because
And I was
he's
like, ew,
gay,
no. Yeah.
and I was like, "Wait, did I hear that right? Like, am I tripping?" But anyways, we were like, "No," so we ended up going to Gringo Theory to the other bar, which we had a blast there.
Yeah.
We had a really good fucking time. I was again fucked up. I went down the slide and ate shit, literally,
That's
like
when
just
she
straight on my face.
told a security guard, what is he gonna do?
When oh yeah, when
Rent a
they're telling
cop?
us it's time to go, it's time to go, everybody needs to get out, and I was like, I'm not done. I'm not done here.
And we're like, yes, you are, girl.
The
Let's go.
security said we gotta go.
And she's like, what is he gonna do? Rent a cop? And we're like, all right, we're about to get like kicked the fuck out. So I was like, before they start dragging her, I start dragging her out. I'm like, let's
And
go.
then two of my friends ended up driving me home. And this is fucking hilarious because one of my friends told me that I sat in the back and that I was just like a rag doll, just going back and forth every time that, her
Return.
husband would like turn. So they drive me home and I feel so fucked up because I'm like, I'm not rude, but apparently I opened the door and I closed it on her because she wanted to help me go up my steps. And I was like, I closed the door on her. I literally just shut the door and I even left the keys with her and everything. And I, for the life of me, do not know how I made it up those stairs. I don't know how the fuck, but I knocked out on my bed, fully clothed, with my heels on. Again, literally just knocked the fuck out. And guess what? We had to wake up the next day and go to work
When we showed up at 7 in the
at
morning, yes, we
7
did.
o'clock a.m.
Yes, we did.
Those were the fucking days, man. I had a blast. I had a fucking blast. That
I
was the
can do without
worst.
the waking up.
That was the worst that you had ever seen me the first time ever.
Well, we didn't even wake up at 7 in the morning. We had to wake up earlier and
Yeah,
be
because we had
there
to
at
be there
7.
by 7.
So
Yeah.
I could definitely do without that. But the other parts of it were really fun.
Yeah. Oh my god. Those were some
Yeah.
fucking crazy ass times. Crazy times. Um
There was a Western party um, that me and some of my cousins went
oh
to.
yeah, I didn't
Unfortunately,
go that
Asia
day.
didn't join us
I
on
didn't
that
want
one.
to. And thank God I didn't.
Like,
I wouldn't have been able to take care of her.
ooh, we were all
B.
drunk, girl.
Exactly. Do you remember what the fuck you did?
No. Yes.
On a work night. On a work night, mind you. Go on.
So, anyways, we were there. We were having a good time. Well, you know, at some parties they have jugs of jungle juice being served by some people walking around. Um, and that's not the normal. Well, I don't know. Get a life. Just kidding.
Get on our level. Just
Get on
kidding.
our level. I don't know. Um, so we, I had a lot of jungle juice. It spilled all over me at some point. I remember, and I was like, "Yo," and they were like, "I'm so sorry," because I was wearing a white shirt. But yeah, I chugged that jungle juice.
Mm-mm.
And obviously the other drinks that were there. Uh, while we were trying to like leave, I fell down multiple times. My cousin fell down multiple times. I think at one point
Wait, my son was with you guys.
he definitely fell down multiple times.
Yeah, he was with you guys. I just fucking remembered. Oh my god.
And like at one point we were all one
And
of
yes, he was of age.
my brother was trying to like round us up because it was time to go. So he was trying to like find us all, and he's like, "All of you up against the wall," like we were inmates, and we listened. So we're all up against the wall, and we're laughing, and then at some point we're like holding each other so like we don't fall. So we all fell.
Oh my god. I just remember that they brought my son back and I opened the door and my son's there and my son is like fucked up and I'm like, "Oh my god." Cuz he doesn't drink. He's a lightweight. Like he will get fucked up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he only had like 5%
And
alcohol in his
literally he
body.
knocked out on the sofa. So I was like sitting him upright because I was so terrified that he would like vomit and choke on his vomit. So I laid him on the sofa like sideways, or I know I actually sat him upright. And then you all bring B in,
I
and
call her Valentina.
she was already fucking puking in Cisco's car.
I forgot about that.
So she starts puking in my house, but luckily I grabbed a fucking trash bin quick, and the whole night until 5 a.m. I was up with her like a fucking newborn because she was vomiting and nonstop again. God, she's probably had alcohol poisoning like 3 fucking times in her life. My God.
Yeah,
And
I'm pretty sure
I
we have
had
two, but we never go to the
I
hospital.
was so tired, y'all, that I was like, I have to work the next day. Like, I cannot take her to the hospital. And I was like, fuck this. I'm giving her Zofran. I had some Zofran there at the house, and she kept spitting the shit out. I kept trying to put it under her tongue, and I was like, stop. I was getting so mad. Finally, put under her tongue, kept her mouth shut so she wouldn't spit it out. And she finally, like, stopped vomiting. And, yeah, she slept on the sofa sitting upright too, and I was like, fuck my life. I was so exhausted.
I show up in the morning. I'm like, hey girls.
Yeah, like fucking nothing. Refreshed. Hey, motherfucker.
Well, it's not like I was far from you.
Yeah, I know. That's when we used to live
Yeah, we're
when
neighbors.
we were. Yeah, we lived in a townhome, and we had one townhome in between us.
Yeah. So like basically I was there in spirit. So
Yeah, you were not fucking there with her puking. Oh my god, that oh lord, that was horrible.
that was a good time. That's
But
when I
that's
had
what
my
I'm
own
saying.
room,
I'm glad I
own
didn't
restroom.
go because if I was fucked up, I wouldn't have been able to take care of her.
Yeah, true.
My god. Um. Okay, what are some other times? There's a funny time when she came out with us first time after she had her
She's like,
baby.
why are they dragging me?
The first time that she went out after she had the
Oh yeah,
baby.
no, she didn't get bad at all.
No,
But
she didn't.
we
But
did
I
get
mean,
tipsy.
I was tipsy.
You,
I wasn't shit faced drunk, but I was tipsy, like
yeah.
pretty tipsy. And that's the night that I lost my fucking phone.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't lose it. Someone stole my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was an adventure.
for sure. I don't even know if I want to talk about it because it's a little incriminating.
Yeah, maybe not. I think you've done enough of that. Um,
I pretended I was in another fucking line of no, what is it? Another
again.
career, government official.
So Asia has a little trouble lying.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me when I'm drunk, but I needed my phone back, and I did have to pull
Yeah, I think that if you
my piece
hadn't said,
out.
I also think that if you hadn't said what you said, it would have gotten a little aggressive because they were starting to get a little aggressive because they were like the implication that we stole your phone. What
Hmm.
at first they didn't know that their
And
friend
it's
had
because
stolen the
we
phone.
we tracked my phone.
Yeah,
Obviously, Cisco has my
so they
location.
thought that we were just trying to start shit with them. So at first they were getting aggressive, and then Asia pulls out the lie of we're government officials and we tracked the phone there. And so like she just
Oh my
says this shit
god.
out of her ass,
I
and
don't
I'm there
know.
like, what the fuck?
I
Yep,
don't know.
she's right. We are. Where is the phone? Because I have to play along with it now.
Yeah.
When I want to laugh my ass off, it didn't stop.
But listen, I was adamant that I was getting my motherfucking phone. I did not care that
Yeah.
day.
So then they're like, "Ooh, wait!" They backed up from the car, and then someone else comes running towards the car, and they're like, "We're so sorry. Our friend had it. We didn't know." And I was like,
Mhm.
"Put the phone."
Just give me the fucking phone.
So the girl who did steal the phone, she comes down running. She's like, "Fuck you guys!"
She's
And
so
she,
drunk.
yeah, she's so fucked up. And then she rolls on my hood to
Yeah.
pretend like I hit her, and I'm like, "Girl, I will accelerate, and you will,
Like, please get out of the street because this motherfucker will run you over.
because I will run you over, and I will count 10 points for it." Okay, so, so
Let
then,
me just say, it's not a good idea for me to be carrying my weapon with me when I'm under the influence sometimes.
yeah, can you stop incriminating yourself? Thank you.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyway, okay.
um, but yeah, that was a funny time. And then
Very funny.
they pull her friend off, and they're like,
And
"Stop!
then
They're
we
government
drive away
officials."
and we just literally started bawling because they were freaked the fuck out. They were literally scared that we said we were government officials. Clearly, they were under the influence. We're in Cisco's car that does not look like a government official's
It's a Hyundai.
vehicle. It doesn't look like an unmarked
It's a
car,
cute little Hyundai.
and it's fucking red.
Anyways, I don't know. I don't know where she comes up with these
And then
colorful
I'm
lies.
just like a fucking hoochie mama. Like,
Yeah, my tits were hanging out. Um,
oh my god. I don't know. I really don't know what the fuck is wrong with
the
me.
next time you
But whatever.
lie,
I got my damn phone back. That's
next time you lie about the career, I'm gonna be like, no, she's not. She's actually a housekeeper
oh my god.
at Days Inn. So
Hell
keep
no.
going.
Not there. Fuck no.
um, let's see. There,
I'm trying to think. Okay, that was oh my god, remember the time before that when I fucking helped when we helped that girl? I'm not
we,
gonna say her name. Okay, when I helped her. Well, you helped her from you saved her from getting hit by a
yeah, I
car.
got roped in. And then, yeah, I'm not gonna let anybody get hit by a car.
Anyway,
I know that's
as
shocking to
we've
some people,
said
but
in previous episodes, I obviously
that would have been a lot
make
of paperwork.
friends. Well, I made friends with this girl who was in
I
the
mean, she was
military.
cool.
Yeah, super
She
cool.
was cool. Her and her friends
She
were
was
cool.
military. And then she had two guys that were with her who were also military. At first, we were all chilling. We started drinking together, having a good time. And then she went a little overboard. Um,
Because the moral of the story is that people who we hang out with cannot keep up with the amount that we drink.
yeah, that's true.
And so our version of buzz is their blackout.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I got a little.
So we all were trying to leave the bar, and they actually went out before us. Like I want to say 5 minutes before us, 10 minutes. So we're finishing our drink, and we're like, okay, let's go. So we're walking out, and I
And
see
then
her laying on the
Captain Save a
floor.
Ho says, "Over there, a helpless person."
She's laying on the floor, and one of her friends took off, and the other one is trying to like carry her, and he can't. And there I go, and I'm like, Cisco, we need a help. Let's help get her in the car.
I'm like, "Do
Well,
we?" And she's like, "Yes." And I'm
let
like,
me just
"Ugh."
fast forward from there. I ended up in her front seat, put her in the back seat with child lock. The guy's driving her car. Cisco's following behind us. We end up driving all the way the fuck across town, pretty much close to my house. And before we get there, she says she has to vomit. So we pull over, and this is when she gets out of the car and just starts running. Like running across the street, and Cisco starts chasing her because she's about to get hit by a fucking car.
Because I noticed there's an oncoming car coming
Yeah.
down really fast, and she's running towards it. And if you use physics and time it right, she's definitely gonna. Boop, boop.
Yeah.
So
And she's a
I
mother.
jump out of my car. She's a mother. She has a husband at home, and I'm like, dang it. So then there I go, Mrs. Save a Ho, and,
Yeah, exactly.
and so I tackle her.
So we get her ass in the car, and this is when I'm like, fuck that. We're putting child lock. We're not letting her out. I don't give a damn if she pees, vomits in her fucking car. We're not doing this again. So I end up in the front seat facing the back seat because she's vomiting out of her back window.
And half her body's
Half her
out the
body's
window.
hanging out the window. We're on the freeway, no fucking lie. So I have my fingers in her. Oh my god, that sounded bad. I have her fingers in her belt loop because I'm pulling her back, and I'm also holding her by the back of her shirt. So the entire time we're driving like this for like fucking 25 minutes.
And her friend's like, oh my god, you guys are saints.
He was just like, I would never, like, you are the nicest people we've ever met in El Paso. Like, no one would ever. And I'm like,
Like, I wouldn't go that far. I didn't choose to be here. It's Mother Teresa over here. Um,
anyway, we got her home safely, and I was a little afraid because her husband came out, but he just started laughing. He was like, "What did you do?" Because she doesn't go out, she doesn't do this, but
yeah, it wasn't like a
she was
problem
in her
for
feelings
her.
that day
Yeah,
because of the type of job she's in, and she lost a patient. So yeah,
yeah.
we get
So she
that.
had her feels. It
Yeah,
was fine. Her husband
but you know what?
wasn't
Props to him because
crazy.
he's a champ. Like,
Yeah,
not a lot of husbands would have that attitude
yeah. They've been like,
whatsoever.
what the fuck?
Hell
Or who
no.
are you? And what is this? And
Yes.
what the hell?
Yeah.
But no, he was a champ. He was like, oh.
Yeah.
um, but yeah.
My God. So we've been on several adventures
Something always
back to back
happens.
all the time.
Um, there was one time we went out. We weren't drunk. It's not, but we were drinking. We weren't drunk. Um, and we had went out. It was for someone's when a family friend had came into town. Um, and we were celebrating him, so we took him to the bar that we usually go to. Um, and Asia and I decided we want to stay on the patio. Everybody wanted to be inside because I don't remember.
Yeah,
Oh, it was
it
cold,
was cold.
and so people wanted to be inside, but we were too hot to be inside, so
And
we
we're
went on the
crazy. When it's
patio. Yeah,
winter, we stay outside.
yeah,
We don't give a
because
damn.
look, we run hot,
Yeah.
okay, and not just our looks. We're not just sexy. We're also very warm blooded, so it
Well, it's
gets
because
really
we
hot.
dance a lot too. That's when
Yeah,
we're
we dance a lot, then
warm.
we get hot, and then we drink a
Yeah.
lot. So the alcohol makes us hot, so we stay outside. Um, And so we're by ourselves. We're out there, just the two of us, and then this couple comes out. Um,
And this girl comes
we
up to me.
realized that they're swingers at some point,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm down. I'm not touching the girl, but I'm down. I will sleep with her husband. Because the wife was very much interested in Asia, and the husband was very much staring me down. Um, and I was like, "Yep, fuck it." We were about to do the thing, okay? Um, but yeah, I definitely would have been like,
but
"Not your life,
then but
Mister
then he
Sir."
got caught black.
Yeah, and then
And then yeah.
we got cock blocked by another party.
Yeah, we just won't
um,
even say
and it was
who.
just rude. It was just rude, but it is what it
I'm
is.
telling y'all, we have had some crazy fucking nights. Like crazy. I'm trying to think what else. I don't know why I seem to attract the creeps and the weirdos all the fucking time.
Always.
Like no, like crazy ass people. Like I've met a guy who said he wanted to marry me. First he asked
Within the first
Cisco.
20 minutes
Yeah, first he asked Cisco if
of
he could
meeting
dance with
her,
me, and then we
I was like, I don't know,
quickly,
I'm not that bitch's keeper.
yeah, and then he he found out we were related, so he's like, oh yay, thank God. And then he's like telling me I'm gonna be his wife, and I'm like,
Speaking of that, remember that one time? It was way back in the day when we went to a house party, and there was this. He was
oh
a
my
bigger man.
God, yes.
He comes up, and it
Another
was like,
type, another type of swinger
was it
shit.
a Halloween party
No,
or
I
was it?
don't.
It was
No,
just
no,
some.
no. It was just a
So it's
party.
just a regular. It was like a
It was
kickback.
a swimming party.
It was
It
a
was a
swimming
party.
party. They had food and stuff, whatever. And so I don't know if it was his friend or just like someone else who was like a plus one or whatever. But he comes up to me in Asia and he's like, "Hey, do you two want to go upstairs?" And we're like, "Um, no, we're related." And he's like, "Ooh, oh,"
Mm.
he said he liked Asians. He was like, "I
Ugh.
like Asians." And then, he was like, "You
You know
guys
how
want to
many
go
times we've
upstairs?"
heard that?
Yeah.
Literally, it's so
We're like,
old. Like,
"Okay."
just stop.
that that's your that's your pickup line.
Mhm.
And then we're like, oh no, we're related, like no. And then he's like, oh, even
Even
better.
better.
And we're like, nope.
Yeah, no,
We
that's
just walked
definitely not
away.
happening, buddy.
Yeah, no, that's even weirder.
Like, I don't know
Like,
what the fuck. Like, do we look like fucking swingers? Like, what do swingers even look like? They look like normal
well, no,
people.
he wasn't necessarily a swinger because he didn't have someone else with
No,
him.
yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, do we look like I don't know.
I think we
Anyway,
just look like we're up for a good time, and I think that's the vibe to put
well,
out.
we
But
are, but
also,
not in that way.
no, we're not.
Like, we were just talking about this. I may look like a whore, but I'm actually not a whore. Like,
Yeah.
I look it, I dress it, I dance it,
Like I wouldn't mind
but
like a
I'm definitely
couple.
not.
I wouldn't mind a couple picking us up, but definitely not sleeping with each other. Like I'll take the husband. You can take the
I'll
wife.
say why.
Um, but that's it's not happening at the same
My
time in the same room. It's
God,
not.
yeah.
That's not going down.
But what was I saying before we started talking about that time?
Very obviously.
Oh, the creeps that I've met. So, yeah, there was that guy, and then there was the other guy who was a year older than my son.
Oh yeah, and these guys like okay. Another thing to know: men flirting with women, or just men or women flirting. Um, if you're barely gonna meet this person, they're a stranger to you. Um, don't be smooth and try to like immediately put your hands on them.
Yeah,
Um, because first, personal
don't.
space. Second of all, safety issue.
Yeah.
Third
Oh
of all,
well, speaking of, you just reminded me of the guy I was talking about earlier, the one that I told him that I worked
yeah,
for
because I
ICE.
noticed when he first walked up to you,
He
he was
kept
just put
like
his
grabbing
yeah.
me, and I grabbed his hand and I shoved it down because I was like, "Don't fucking touch me, dude!" Like, what the? Why do men think it's okay to just like be grabby? Like, bro, I am not inviting whatsoever, and I'm not playing hard to get. Like, I'm not with it. You know what I mean? And I don't know why
Okay,
guys always think, oh, she's playing hard to get. No, motherfucker, I am hard
and
to
not like
get.
a tap, like fully like
He
hand
was
on the waist,
grabbing
grabbing.
and pulling me.
Yeah. So don't do that. It's
Don't.
tasteless. It's
You're
tasteless.
gonna
It's
end up
weird.
getting shanked.
Yeah.
I will break a bottle over your fucking head or stab you with a straw. I'm not fucking kidding.
Just
Anyway,
Yeah, just don't go
Sorry.
around touching
So
people you
going
don't
back to
know.
the 23-year-old, this dude was grabby too, and he was actually being aggressive. Do you
Yeah.
remember? He he like was like, "Oh, I want to
And
dance with
my
you,"
brother was
and I'm
like,
like,
he's being
"Okay."
aggressive.
I'm like, "It's a dance. Okay, well, sure, why not?" And it was like a reggaeton type of like, or like a merengue. I don't know. I don't remember. It was like some type of music like that. And so he starts spinning me, but he's spinning me like fucking aggressively as shit. And then he's like grabbing me hard. And my other nephews are there, and Cisco's brother was like fucking getting pissed, and I was like, I'm
And
like,
he's
you
like,
don't
should I
want the
do
smoke, bro.
something?
Like, you don't want the smoke because for those of you that may not know, Cisco, obviously most of you all do, but he's tall. His brother's tall. Every time I'm with him, I feel like I'm with fucking
Yeah.
bodyguards.
And here's the
Literally.
thing, Asia can handle herself.
Definitely.
So I give her the chance to handle herself because
Yep.
I'm not there to be like, ooh, I'm a big strong man and you save the damn below the stress. No, this bitch is the dragon. Okay,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
I don't if I don't need to save her,
And
I'm
I'm
not gonna go
actually
save her.
protective over my
Yeah.
family. Like, I don't give a
So
fuck if
I
you're a
let her handle
man.
it herself. If she wants to be like, hey, it sends a signal, then yeah, we're gonna jump in and we're gonna
Yeah.
fuck somebody up. But I wait for that signal because I'm not going in there to like basically mansplain a fight
Yeah.
when she can
And
handle herself.
you know what's crazy? And ladies, like, for those of you that may be single, listen up because I can't tell you what to do, but I also want to tell you all you need to play it smart too because he ended up asking me for my number. And in a way, I'm kind of glad I didn't give him the wrong number because he called me immediately when I gave him the number. And that was a red flag, obviously.
Hmm.
Like he wanted to make sure that I wasn't lying to him. So he called, whatever. And I told him, hey, I'm actually gonna go back with my family because, I came here with them, and he was bothered, and he was like, you're really gonna leave me? And I was like, I'm done. I'm fucking done. I was done at the aggression part. So anyway, I'm like, okay, I gotta go. Like, bye. So he ends up taking off, and the next day he messages me, but I didn't respond, and I blocked him. And no fucking lie, 20 minutes later, he messages me on WhatsApp and he asked, "Did you block me?" I was like, "Yeah, no, this
Red flag
this guy's
because
on some
when
other
you
fucking shit."
realize like when a normal person realizes they're blocked,
Mm-mm.
they leave it alone
Like,
because
just let it be.
that's
Yeah,
like a
it's a
message, a very up in your
exactly.
face
Read the
message.
fucking room. So I blocked him on there too, and then that. So for those of you that are friends with me on social media, like on my private social media, that is why I changed my name because that got me thinking. He found my WhatsApp. It has my full name, social media if he knows my full name. So I was like, holy shit. I just went down a fucking rabbit hole. So I completely changed my name on all my social media accounts. It's not my actual name
Hmm.
anymore. I even had to change my name on my Cash App because, surprise, surprise, if you all don't know, if you type in anybody's phone number in Cash App and they have a Cash App account, it'll pull up and it will show whatever name they have.
Hmm.
So if you use your full government name, it'll pop up. So I changed my name across the fucking board. I just didn't want anyone to find me. And the reason that I'm afraid is mostly because of my kids. I'm very protective, very private about my kids. And like I said, even though I'm technically single, regardless if I choose to meet someone, have fun, whatever it is, that's my private life, and my kids are not part like that. They're part of my private life. Like nobody needs to know about my children. So I'm very, very like cautious with that. That's why in a way it was good that that happened because it made me change my name across the board. I got more fucking like cautious about things. So yeah.
Yeah,
Trying to think what other fucking creeps I have met.
I think there's too many accounts. Um,
Just those were the ones that really stood out though.
there was one. It wasn't necessarily that he was creepy, but he shared a little too much information.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Um,
I mean, he was cool, but yeah, it was disturbing. I think we've already talked about this one.
yeah, we did.
But yeah, he was just it was disturbing, and I'm like, I don't know why people think
They're
I
so comforted by us.
yeah, like I there's some things that I could live my
That
life
we're
not
like,
knowing.
whoa, that's a lot of baggage to pack. And
Yeah.
then it's just they're like, and how do you feel about that?
There I go with my
And
fucking
I'm like,
notebook and my
okay,
pen.
okay,
Yeah.
she's encouraging it, and I'm like, oh, that's nice.
I'm acting like a therapist when I myself need a fucking therapist.
Yeah, we have our own
Literally.
issues, sister girl.
Yeah,
And
literally.
we do not have the time.
Mm-mm.
Oh God.
Yeah.
There's like two stories that are on my mind. So one
I
of them
will.
is pretty simple. I got so drunk that at this person's house there was a pool. Um,
Oh,
I jumped
that's not
in the
good.
yeah,
I've done that
I jumped
before.
in the pool with another person. It was cold during that time too, so we were freezing.
If you're drinking that much, stay the fuck away from a pool, guys.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's
Well,
dangerous.
luckily I'm 6 feet tall and the pool was
Well, for me, it was dangerous. I almost drowned, but
I mean,
and I know how to swim,
yeah,
but
that's assuming that
I
I
was
was
fucked
would
up.
have been able to stand up. But anyways, we jumped in the pool. Other friends are there, so they pulled us out. And I had brought a change of clothes because at first the plan was that we were gonna like get in the pool during the day, but then it turned out to be too cold, so we didn't. So then I just waited until I was drunk.
Your
Um.
lungs could have fucking collapsed, bro.
Oh. Anyways, what a bad thing to
You idiot.
happen. Oh no. Anyways, you've been there, done that. I'll be fine. Anyways, so I was freezing cold. I changed into the clothes that I had ended up bringing, and yeah, I was fine. And then God, what was the other story? Jesus, I had it on my mind and I forgot.
Well, I'm gonna mention this one.
You go.
Um, well, it's not even like a story, but it's funny to me because I like to like kind of scare people, and I don't mean scare like in I don't mean it in the way of like scaring them like threatening. No, 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 not like that. So
She says exactly
this
that.
bar, no, this bar that we used to go to that we mentioned, well, the bartender, I we end up becoming friends with the bartenders all the time, I guess, because we become regulars and then we're constantly in there. Like, they're surprised at how much we fucking drink and how quickly we down them. So this guy, it's a male bartender. He doesn't know that I know who he is. He doesn't know who I am. The reason I know who he is because I've met him before because he was high school friends with my soon to be ex-husband. So I know of him, and also because his children went to the school that I used to work at. So I don't say anything. I let it be. I'm just like, whatever, going with the flow. And one day I creeped him out. I don't know if you remember, but I was fucking around with him and I told him that I was a witch. And he was
Mm-hmm.
like giggling. He said, "Nah, I don't fuck with that." And I said, "No." I said, "I know who you are." And I said, I told him his name, and I said, "And your last name starts," and I said the letter, and he was like, his face dropped, and he was like, "What?" And then I said, "Yeah." I said, "You have 3 kids." He was so freaked the fuck out. Literally, I think after that, he kind of like stayed away.
Yeah, because you're like freaking people the fuck out. That's like almost threatening.
It's not threatening. It wasn't funny. I was just fucking with him, but it was hilarious. His face was just like,
Hold on.
what?
Pause.
Yeah.
Or pause.
Did you think about that other story?
Yes. What had happened was is I was with work friends once again because this is when I was a security guard. The contract had ended, so we went out for like we hung out together just to like celebrate whatever. Um and so I was pretty tipsy and we decided to have a twerking contest to see who twerked better.
Oh my lord.
Me or another girl. Another girl. Me and a girl. And they're like, let's see who twerks better. Uh,
Oh my god, I wish I was there. That would have
Mind
been
you, I felt
hilarious.
like I was too drunk to move my legs, but apparently I did the damn thing because
I'm pretty sure you did.
what had happened was, and to throw into the Mexican, a little spicy. So we were like having this twerk competition, twerking on friends that were there.
Some of the guys. Uh huh.
um, so the girl was dancing on my friend, and I was dancing on one of our work friends, and whatever. That ended, but then there was two other guys there, um, that I wasn't really like. We weren't like friends or anything, but I knew of them because there were other people there. Um, and they're like, me next, and they were like kind of like over who was gonna be next to get
Oh my
a
god.
twerk from me, and I was like, hey, what about her?
Oh my lord.
um, and yeah, I was a little creeped out because one of them was being a little too adamant about it. And then I was like, no, no, I'm not gonna do that. Thanks, though. I was like flattered but creeped out at the same time.
Oh my
So I
gosh.
guess I did a good job while being kind of fucked up. That day was pretty funny. But I think, God, I think that's all that I can recall. I'm pretty sure there's more times, but obviously alcohol affects your memory. So
Yeah, there's a lot of like other times with me and like my sisters or like friends, but I will say this one time because when they tell you not to mix medications with alcohol, please listen to your doctor.
you have a
Years
problem.
back, what? I don't have a problem. I'm not on medication anymore. Um, my doctor recommends it, but I just decline it. I'm just kidding. So years back, this was before I was married the second time around. My sister and I ended up going to Las Cruces, New Mexico. She went to go see an old friend of hers, and I, of course, I went with her. You know, we had a babysitter for the night. We're like, we still came back home, but like, obviously, Cruces from where we used to live in Socorro was not very close at all. So we ended up going over there. Mind you, I used to be on depression medication and anti-anxiety medication. So clearly I was heavily medicated and I decided to fucking drink like a
Oh
maniac.
no.
I almost killed myself, no lie. Like I couldn't even breathe. And like my sister was freaking the fuck out. They almost called the paramedics and I was like, no, don't do it. Like, no, don't call them. So anyway, please do not mix medications with alcohol, guys.
Warning.
Please. Please. So, and the reason why I got so fucked up is because we were playing King's Cup and I had to drink shit. Disgusting as fuck. And anyway, we're driving back home and my sister is like falling asleep and she keeps, again, I'm not a good co pilot when I'm under the influence. I'm going to tell you that right now because I knock out. Um, so I'm like knocking the fuck out and she keeps like shaking me while she knocks out several times while we're driving on the border highway. By the grace of God, Jesus took the wheel and allowed us to make it home because I don't know how the fuck we made it home. That was a far drive. It was not close. Um, yeah, don't do this at home, guys. That's my disclaimer. Don't do this at home.
Yeah. Or at a bar. Um
I've done a lot of crazy shit, but again, it's incriminating, and I'm not about to give those deets just yet. I don't know if I ever will, but I've done a lot of crazy fucking
yeah,
shit.
maybe not. Let's not.
Yeah, no,
Um
I've done a lot of crazy shit. A
but
lot.
more adventures to come.
Yes.
Because
And hopefully they're safe adventures though. And they're
yeah, we're
fun.
definitely gonna be safe about it.
Yeah.
Um,
I
because
hope.
we're older now.
Mm,
We're adults.
I mean,
We're fully developed
okay.
here. So we're definitely gonna try to play it safe. I'm definitely gonna try to get you away from going on the side quests with helping other people.
It's not my fault I meet
uh
people in the
yeah,
restroom.
stop.
I met those girls in the restroom this weekend.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know.
I was like, girl, I'm not down. I didn't even entertain those people because I was not down to talk to
Yeah,
anybody
no.
else.
He was done. He was over me.
I was like, no, and I just completely ignored them. I was just
He was totally over me. He was like, I'm done with
I
you.
was like, if they kidnap you tonight, girl, it is what it is. I'm not dealing with new people. It wasn't even like that I was over you. I wasn't just not gonna entertain the people that you brought home from the restroom.
Well, I'm sorry. I just make friends in the restroom. I don't even know how it happens.
But yeah, I got us water. We're like, okay, adios.
I drink water?
Yes. Um.
Huh. I don't
Stupid.
remember that.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Because yeah, we like to try
That
to
was
get
the
as
night I
much
got
water.
really fucked up.
Yeah, and she was pretty messed up.
Yeah, I
So
was fucked up.
yeah,
Fucked up.
we try to have at least one glass of
Whew.
water. And most of the time, I think also it's because we get tacos and we didn't this time.
Dude, I was about to say that. We
So I think it's
usually
because yeah,
eat and like
um,
we stuffed our faces with some fucking Oreos before we got down.
it was two Oreos and they were the mini ones,
Well, whatever. But I still ate Oreos. I'm
so
just
it
saying.
wasn't much. um,
Yeah, I think that's probably. I think you're right.
yeah,
'Cause usually we
we
eat
definitely need
something.
to. Yeah, we definitely need to eat something when we're getting drunk and drink a lot more water.
Definitely. But if any of you are in the El Paso area and would like to join us,
Yep. And
let us
definitely think
know.
about coming to the El Paso area so you can join us because that would be nice.
Let us know what's up.
And you know what's funny is that like I think we have more fun and enjoy the presence of people who are out of town. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that
Yeah.
because we have friends in town as well. But
We don't really hang out with them though. Let's be honest.
yeah,
I don't care. I'm saying it is what it is. Anyway,
well, they're not like the going out type when we know that. So,
yeah.
but
Yeah, like they're a good time too, but
yeah,
yeah, most of them don't go out, and that's okay. But yeah, yeah. So if you ever want to visit, let us know what's up.
yeah,
You're more than welcome to join. Most of the time, we're usually at Gringo Theory. There is a couple of times that we kind of stray away and we go elsewhere. Like when my sister comes back into town, we have plans to go elsewhere. Um,
we do.
but yeah, sorry. Well, I'm just gonna tell you, like, we're just gonna go and
Oh,
we're
and
gonna
this
go.
happens a lot too. I just get signed up for different
Yeah,
activities,
I'm sorry. That's so true.
and
I'm
then
sorry.
and then hold that. That's not even the worst part. It's the withholding of information until I'm entrapped in the vehicle, and then they're like, "We're actually going here, and I'm so sorry, you don't like people, but we're gonna be here." And I'm like, "We're already halfway fucking there, you asshole." And I'm not prepared to socialize. I
Oh
have to prepare
god.
myself for these things because if not, then I end up the little weirdo rocking back and forth in the fucking corner because too much socialness overloaded me. Um, so yeah, I just would appreciate the heads up.
Well, heads up, when your mama gets back, we're going downtown. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh
Yes, we
no!
are. Yes, we are.
Where?
The place we went to last time.
Oh, it wasn't that bad there.
No, it's actually definitely good music.
No,
I just need
all of
to
the
like.
gays in El Paso were there, so
Oh
all
yeah.
7 of them.
Shut up.
Just kidding.
No, yeah. So I definitely need to wear like comfy shoes because that day I was not, and I was just like not comfortable. I
It's
don't
nice.
remember what the fuck I wore.
Hopefully, there's no roaches on the balcony this time because
What did
that
I
was kind of gross.
wear? There was
Bro, I have no idea.
a roach or two, but either way, they were outside ones. It's because the patio was outside, and well,
Yeah,
like,
it still
and it doesn't
confuses
even make
me.
sense because
Yeah,
it's like in
it's
the on
like,
the like 10th
yeah.
floor and shit. Like, how does that
I'm
make
like, that's
sense?
what confuses me and disgusts me.
Yeah,
Um,
that's nasty. Anyway, I don't remember what the fuck I was wearing, but I'll make sure I wear comfy shoes this time. Yeah,
but those were
yeah.
our Junket adventures. We will tell you about more
There's several
another time.
or many, many more.
Um,
Some are not appropriate, not even for this podcast.
sorry if we self-incriminated ourselves. Sorry if you're not comfortable with that. But not sorry. It is what it is. We have fun.
Yeah.
Um, but all we can do is promise that we're gonna be safer now that we're older. Now that we're older, this literally happened like a week ago.
We live and we learn from our
But I'm fully
mistakes.
developed now, so I make better
It's a lesson learned.
choices.
We become wiser every
Oh, something's
weekend.
crawling on me.
We become wiser every weekend.
I don't know about that. But thank you all for listening. If you have any drunk stories that you want to talk about, put it on our
Let us
DMs and our
know.
comments. Nobody comments. That's so rude.
Yeah.
Like one of the three of you should comment.
Somebody,
Once in a
anybody.
while. All right, guys. Have a good night.
Yep.
We'll see
We
you on the next
will
one.
see you on the next one. Love you all.
Bye.
Bye.